break down your practice tests into three short videos, so you can pick the ones you want to watch. Like for example, most of you guys probably won't watch this first one. It's for problems 1 through 4. I feel like most of you guys have this down. So let's just get to it. So this is the first portion of your practice test. Your real test is going to look really similar to that, so I hope you guys took this seriously. Okay, so the first part is just solving for x. So we're going to solve for the missing side of a right triangle. So the biggest thing you guys want to do is make sure you're verifying where the hypotenuse is at. So for the first problem, we are actually solving for the hypotenuse. So we're going to set our equation up as such. So this should be 12 squared plus 16 squared equals x squared. All right, so since we're solving for the hypotenuse, it's going to be over here by itself on the right side of the equation. Okay, now I just go ahead and solve. So 12 squared is 144. 144. 16 squared. It's first thing in the morning, my brain's not working full speed, but that's 256. Okay, the sum of 144 and 256 is 400. All right, now I need to find the square root of 400. Conveniently, the square root of 400 is 20. So this is actually Pythagorean triple. So x equals 20. In this case, we could just say units because we don't know the length of those sides. All right, so there's the first one. This one we are solving for the hypotenuse. All right, next one. You notice that we have the hypotenuse, so we're solving for one of the legs. So this time we're going to set it up. We're going to have a leg on the left side of the equation. It's unknown, and we're going to have the hypotenuse on the right side. So we have x squared plus 22 squared equals 27 squared. All right, can't do anything with that x squared, so we're going to drop it down. 22 squared is 484. And then 27 squared is 729. All right, subtract 484th on both sides. We can get that x squared by itself. So we're done with that. We'll have 245. 245. I know that 15 squared is 225, so I think we're going to be somewhere in that ballpark when we find the square root. Yeah, this is going to be approximately 15 and 7/10 of a unit. So once again, just remember to include that unit there. I'm not going to be a stickler in your test. I'm not going to make you retake a test because you forgot to write the word unit or units down, but I can't guarantee your future math teachers won't see it the same way. All right, 3. Now this one is we're solving for the hypotenuse. I just spun the problem because sometimes it's good for you guys to see a different orientation of these triangles. We get really used to them being laid out flat, but the x right here is opposite of the right angle, so that is the hypotenuse. So we're solving for the hypotenuse. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the numbers in accordingly. 5 squared plus 6 squared equals x squared. Okay, so 25 plus 36 equals x squared. The sum of 25 and 36 is 61. So I know this is going to be a touch less than 8, but let me go ahead and plug in my calculator and find out. Indeed it is. So the square root of 61 is 7 8/10 units. Sorry, that's slightly wrong. It should be approximately 7 8/10 units. All right, cool. All right, last problem here. So this is another one where we already have the hypotenuse, right? So we're solving for a leg. So set this up appropriately. This time I'm going to put the x squared in the second spot. Doesn't matter. No, not really. Mathematically speaking, you can switch those terms around. It's not going to do a thing. So 36 plus x squared equals 81. Subtract 36 on both sides. All right. X squared equals 81. We take 36 away from 81, we get 45. So I know this is going to be a touch less than 7 because the square root of 49 is 7. So x is approximately, let's get the exact answer here, or well, not the exact, but rounded to the 10th, 6 7/10 units. All right, so there is your answer key for the first 4 problems. If you have additional questions on those, please let me know. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one.